Hi everyone, we're looking at the unemployment rate. The unemployment rate is going to be very important. You'll notice that labor force is going to make a lot of challenges for us. So look at labor force statistics. We're going to be looking at producing by Bureau of Labor Statistics in the U.S. Department of Labor. We're looking at many different challenges that we focus on. One of the challenges we focus on is based on the regular survey of 60,000 people. When we look at 60,000 people, that's going to be important to evaluate because that'll be where our basis will start from. That basis will help us make decisions.
Dear mainland, aloha.
So we want to look at those decisions to understand how markets will react. It's going to be based on the adult population, anyone that's 16 years or older. And it's also going to be looking at 3 different groups. And when we look at this, you have employed. Employed is going to be something different. Employed is anyone that's 16 years or older who's actively seeking a job. Whereas anyone that's unemployed is anyone that is at least trying to work and trying to make decisions on what they think is best. And if you're not in the labor force, you're not actively participating. Not actively participating is going to be important because you're going to make that basis on what they think is best. So not in the labor force, that's going to be basically everyone else. Labor force is going to be comprised of the total number of workers, including the employed and unemployed. Those decisions will be important to evaluate where we think our market should adjust. Now, when we look at the unemployment rate, that's going to be something totally different. Unemployment rate is going to be looking at what percentage of the adult population is not working. So when we look at this, the adult population, we're going to see a lot of different challenges. First challenge we're going to see is called the labor force participation rate. This rate will tell us a lot of different decisions in our economy. And you'll notice that this is the percentage of the adult population that's actually in the labor force. So labor force participation rate equals 100. So that's going to be the labor force over the adult population. And those are some of the different things that we're going to be covering for this week. One of the things that you'll look at is how to calculate this information, which will be important. When you compute the labor force, the U rate in the adult population, and the labor force participation rate, it's all going to be using this particular data. Adult population of the U.S. group, September 2013, that's going to be important to look at. But those are some of the things that we'll be looking at later in the course.